Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Headstone Hotel, my horrible hotel here in the underworld. I hope you're all doing well tonight. It's a little dark and stormy where I am. Some pleasant thunder, some rain. You know, I wasn't going to stream tonight. I had a bit of a headache. And now there's some lightning. But then the storm rolled in, and as happens when storms roll in, I wanted to share it with someone. And that someone tonight is you. Yay! However, I'm having some trouble finding the lighter that I keep in my room for lighting my candles. So, we're going to chit-chat for a little while. And then we're going to take a little 3 to 5 minute break while I go grab a lighter from elsewhere in the hotel. And then when we get back from me grabbing the lighter, we will be visiting another hotel. Ooh, another haunted hotel. I've been invited to visit some old acquaintances from Ghoul School at the Hotel Greenwood, a notorious haunted hotel we visited briefly once before, but then never got around to visiting again. So, that's what we'll be doing. It seems that a certain, an investigative sort has wandered into the hotel and, well, you know, the horrors there want me to keep an eye on him for them, which means you're coming along for the haunt. Hotel Capsion. I've never been to the Hotel Capsion. Oh, Hotelception. Hotelception. You know what? No. If we ever start making games, we're going to make the Hotel Capsion, and it'll be an Inception. The whole theme will be some kind of Inception-based horror hotel. I'll credit you as the Concepcion artist. Oh, God. Your favorite part of the Hotel Greenwood was the time the staff revealed why the milk tastes like cinnamon. Ooh. Yes, that Greenwood. For those who don't know, you're probably better off knowing, which is why we'll tell you. Once upon a time, VTuber and dragon kisser extraordinaire Melissa once asked the Ed Greenwood. She likes to ask him questions. Once upon a time on Twitter, I told her to ask him a question. She was like, no, I mustn't. So I asked him the question, and then he responded, and she's like, wait, I can ask him things, and he'll respond. And ever since then, she's been asking him all sorts of questions, like what does drow breast milk taste like? And Ed Greenwood's answer as the daddy of the Forgotten Realms was cinnamon. And I think nutmeg, basically like an eggnog, I suppose. Basically like an eggnog. And on that note, that's the stream. No, oh, gosh. Every time I have to remember that, all I can think of is, why? What's the evolutionary advantage or what would the magical equivalent of evolution? I mean, evolution is evolution, right? Regardless of magic or nature, I suppose. The word doesn't have by natural means implied in its name. Goo goo gaga, Mayo. Evolution, revolution is Thomolution? You know what? Etymology. We're going to look it up. Etymology of evolution. Evolution. An opening of what was rolled up. From Latin, evolutionum. Unrolling of a book or a scroll. Oh, used in medicine, mathematics, and general writing in various senses, including growth to maturity and development of individual living things. Descent with modification. I see. Evolutio. I guess it still works then. Magical evolution. Oh, yeah, the Underdark radiation. That was... Yeah, the Underdark radiation, the thing that doesn't exist. Sorry. It exists in the Forgotten Realms, I guess, but Greyhawk had Drow first, and I'm about to grog. There was no magical radiation there. It was just purely like... It was Gygax understanding the assignment when it came to like adaptation, evolutionary adaptation. Like he understood the assignment, like the concept, but he didn't understand it correctly enough, right? Like he thought, okay, they're in the dark, thus they will evolve to be dark. And even their irises, because the drow and Greyhawk have the original drow, the colored part of their eyes, the iris, right, is evolved to be much larger, along with their pupils. So large, in fact, that you literally cannot see the whites of their eyes in Greyhawk. Ooh, there's licorice at the door. And so you cannot even see the whites of their eyes. And that, as long as I suppose that, you know, that theoretically is them adapting to a subterranean life underground in the darkness, right? They blend into the dark. There's nothing you can see. And then not understanding that creatures that evolve in the dark actually evolve to be like colorless, like they evolve to be like white, pale, because there's no need for melanin or any other kind of pigments deep down there. Oh, well. But then, you know, people started talking. I mean, we've been talking about are the drow a stereotype of some kind for decades, since at least the 90s, possibly the late 80s. Ed Greenwood covered his butt by saying magical radiation, and then they took it a step further. WotC took it a step further and said, and they're purple. Because if it works for Pokemon, it will work for D&D. If it gets people off of Pokemon's back, it would work for D&D. And you know what, gang? It did. The Jinx effect saved the drow. The drow are Jinx. Anyway. Anyway. Enough grognarding. I am going to go in search of... Oh, wait, no, Mayu. What you saying over there, Mayu? Listen, we're getting answers from the Greenwoodster himself, so the radiation is relevant. Others said he has no bearing on other settings. I know. It suggests to me, if I were spelljamming, that the drow of, we're going to keep going into this for a while longer before I go find that lighter. The drow of the Forgotten Realms and the drow of Greyhawk are not related to each other. They're drow. They share a name. They share a linguistic name. But they are the way they are for different reasons, because the original lore, the reason there are so many subtypes of elves, right? The reason there are so many subtypes of elves is because in the original elf lore, elves, being magical creatures, are able to spontaneously adapt to new environments. Not like an individual. Not as an individual, like an elf going into a desert. A single elf will not become a desert elf spontaneously. But like elves are somehow able as a community at least within a generation or two, are able to like spontaneously adapt in magical ways to whatever environment they have decided to make their home. So the Drow and Greyhawk are dark for that reason, right? Like they were in the darkness. They spontaneously magically evolved to be essentially invisible in the dark, so that they could become the apex monsters. Just like elves who somehow wound up underwater, evolved to become sea elves very rapidly, right? And the elves of Dark Sun became desert elves pretty rapidly. That's generally the lore across Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, is that any community of elves settling in a place where the environment is not the environment they came from will, within a generation or two, become a new subtype of elf that is uniquely suited and adapted to that environment. Convergent evolution and all that, you guess? I mean, we could say that, like, okay, so some elves moved underground in Forgotten Realms and became purple drow, and that's fine. And then because spell jamming is a thing, especially in the Forgotten Realms, like spell jamming is huge in the Forgotten Realms, actually. I mean, the name was already known, and it's an elven word. Like the elven language is the same across the D&D multiverse. So, an elf in Dragonlance and an elf in Forgotten Realms and an elf in Greyhawk all speak Elven. That's why they can have in Spelljammer the Elven Imperial Navy, right? They are a actually multiversal imperial colonizing force, essentially. Their colonies are extremely private. They don't want to conquer worlds. They just want to like live on every world and have little enclaves of elves on every world. So yeah, they became the way they are for different reasons. They are different ancestral lines. They happen to look similar enough that other elves and stuff, applied the same name to them. We can even use the same weird backwards justification for the one singular mention of a drow in Dragonlance. Because the drow don't exist in Dragonlance, we can just say drow probably does mean dark elf. And we know that there are dark elves in Dragonlance, except they're a social caste rather than a race. So, maybe this one dark elf who gets mentioned the first time is called a drow. Like, who? Okay, fine. You can make a lot of assumptions. It's not hard to reconcile lore from different sources, We could do it. Would Elvish be the same in Dark Sun then, given its lack of holes in the sphere? Yes. Yeah. I mean, I imagine that the Elvish language in each world probably, right, is like a dialect, but like they're all basically understood, and the oldest words are probably still the same. But yes, the elves of Dark Sun would, still be speaking Elvish, because the one thing AD&D did with languages is that it named them what they were. So if you see Elvish, right, it's the same Elvish. If you see Common, weirdly enough, across worlds, Common is common. It's why Spelljammers can get on board a ship on one world and go to another world and get off and be like, understand the local common language. If a world speaks a different type of common, that will be in the name of the language. It's also why a lot of the fantasy worlds have dozens of sort of secondary languages that have less utility for the players anyway, but lots of utility for the game master. Dragonlance has common, but it also has Solamnic for the humans from Solamnia. It has barbarian, I guess. It has, pretty much every human culture has a language. The elves, dwarves, gnomes, and such don't. Because, again, I think the assumption is that they're magical creatures. So they speak like magical creatures do. In the same way that animals have a language, there's like the language of birds and the language of small burrowing animals and so on in Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. Common is such a silly concept in games, to be honest. Like, it can work, but it's still a bit silly. Yeah, it's always defined a little differently, right? It's always just kind of like, oh, this is just the language we all speak. But like, I mean, Star Wars did it too with Basic. Although I don't think it was called Basic until it's never called Basic. Is it called Basic in the movies? Is it? I don't, like in the first movies? Or do they not call it Basic until West End Games publishes the role-playing game and crib off of Common? They mention Binary, but I don't think do they mention Basic? Maybe? I don't remember either, Mayu, but I think it's West End Games. I think it was West End Games who called it Basic because they were cribbing off D&D. It's gotta be. But yeah, so, the drow be drow. Personally, I'm fine with them the way they are, as long as they don't, well, that's the other thing. Okay, one more mini rant before the ad break starts in 2 minutes. The drow of Greyhawk are not innately evil. Their culture is, but that's because, like the Nazis, if enough evil people come into power, they will start doing especially in a fantasy world where, violence and death are around every corner, they will start doing everything they can to eradicate anyone who is not at least neutral to their evil ways, right? So yeah, you end up with these, like, if you have a city-state under the control of evil people and it's a monoculture, that sure is going to look like an evil race to everybody on the outside, because they'll have found all of the good people by ways of magic, killed them. And then there'll be a number who are neutral, which may as well make them evil if they're neutral to the evil. And then those who can't tolerate the evil but are neutral will flee in exile. That's how that happens, right? Like there's a critical mass, and then the society just doesn't tolerate them anymore, which is why even in Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition, the Humanoid's Handbook, the book that allows you to play other races, when addressing a race that is quote unquote evil, it specifies, this was for generalization purposes in the monster manual, a player character of any race can be of any alignment, because it always exists. And even Gygax himself said a small percentage of the drow are good because they managed to be lucky enough or cunning enough to evade detection by the evil drow who would like them dead. Dead. But people don't read. They don't know their history. They just go off of 30-year-old memories that aren't reliable about how the game used to be. Oh well. This is why we should keep playing the old games so that they don't forget. Anyway, commercial break. So we're going to be right back, hopefully with some fire. We're back. We're just going to get this game fired up. We're just going to get this game fired up here. There it is. It's fired up. Now we're just going to move me. Content warning and disclaimer. Why is it not caught up with the game? Is it a different win? Why do games do this? Do I have to actually click on something? Hello, game. Okay, fine. Let's try a game capture. Hotel Greenwood. There it is. Yeah, still not. Weird. Okay. And let's see here. Let me just make sure that I've got a little limiter on here so we don't blow out there we go. Okay. Cool. And then I'm going to drop that volume all the way down. And we're going to boost the game's volume by like 6. There we go. And we're going to hear me talking. Yeah. Okay, good. Nice bit of volume. A moth. Hello, moth. Do not be drawn to the flames of my candles, please. Moth, don't do it, moth. Oh god, that moth's gonna kill itself. That moth's gonna die. Hey, moth. Hold on, I gotta save this moth. Excuse me, moth. Mothman. Go, moth. Moth. Oh, yeah. Can't find the moth. Seems to have evaporated. The game ate Auntie from. What do you mean the game ate me? Let's see here. Resolution. Give me the best. Full screen. Anti-aliasing. Sure. Let's ultra, because we've got a good video card. Visual quality? High? Is there like a detect? No, probably not. Object quantity. Adjust the number of items. For example, let's keep that normal. And brightness. Adjust the brightness of your screen. Move the slider until the image looks clear enough for you. I mean... Oh. It got dark. Hold on. Let's get real small. Let's get real small. Real small. I want to do this. I just want to get a little bit smaller. Okay, let's see here. Little bright. This seems... This seems good, right? This feel good, guys? Does this feel good? This feels good to me. This feels good to me. Language? English? Pocket Auntie full size. Stop it. I am not that small. Hey, let me move back to my normal size though, please. Save. Back. Hey. Let me go back to YouTube Studio, please. We're going to move myself right here. And where do we have chat right now? We have chat there in the corner. Perfect. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're all set. Welcome to the Hotel Greenwood. Playing by candlelight on a dark and stormy night. Perfect time. Perfect time for a spooky game. Let's see here. I'm going to keep my eyes unlocked tonight for maximum weirdness and also so you can see where my head turns. Because that's what that is. That's what controls my pupils, is the turning of my head. If I look to the right, if I look to the left, if I look up, look down, if I do a little head circle. Okay, let's see here. New game. I have After the death of Ashley Anderson, who worked as a service worker at the Greenwood Hotel, unexplainable events occur. On the night of October 6th, when Ashley went to clean room 352, she was attacked by customers in the room. Despite all the interventions, the young girl dies. After this unbelievable murder, the attackers admit that they used Ashley for their ritual in the room. Exactly 1 year after the incident, the customers who stayed at room 352 are found dead. When the authorities cannot clarify the mysterious incident, they decide to shut the hotel down. Because that's not how that works. But even though the hotel is closed, it is said that every year on October 6th, the lights turn on and strange noises are heard inside. Are these claims really true? To investigate the situation, Detective Aaron Parker sets off for the Greenwood Hotel. Pupils unlocked. Oh yeah, my pupils too. If I lean in, they're at their biggest, and if I lean back, me leaning back does this. All right, so we have a hotel whose murder was so heinous, the police shut it down. Doesn't work like that, but you know what would happen? Once that room was cleaned, the management would hire some kind of priest to come in and perform a cleansing type situation, a little exorcism on the room. Because trust me, I know from experience, cleaning staff, a lot of them actually will not go into a room where someone has died until you've had someone perform an exorcism in it. We lose a lot of good hotel ghosts that way. Oh well. So here we are. This is a load screen. Okay. Depends on... And the game crashed. An Unreal process has crashed UE4 Hotel Greenwood. Send and restart? Try again. This bodes well. Right. Make sure our settings are all the same. I guess. Maybe it's the graphics quality? I don't know. We'll find out. Wait, why is this back to whatever that ain't? English, please. Yes. Save. New game. Depends on the area, to be honest. The hotel in your area is shut. Never reopened after... Well, they'll shut down because they are sometimes no longer viable as a business due to reputation. But it's not like the police who are going to shut down the hotel. Like the authorities aren't going to come and be like, you can't run your hotel anymore. It's the ownership, right? The owners are going to be like, well, we can't run this place anymore. I mean, I suppose, depending on the situation and circumstances surrounding the murder, a city could, like, suspend or revoke the hotel's license. Like, if it was found to be, like, especially negligent. I guess that could happen. Press tab. Ooh, it's dark. Thermal camera. Thanks to the camera, Chapman will always be watching you. A flashlight. Press F to turn flashlight on or off. Detective's task list. Enter the Greenwood. Okay, so we've got our thermal camera, our flashlight, and a list. Haha! left the headlights on. Hold on, we gotta turn off the headlights. Because they are not automatic on a car this old, no? Look at that interior. That is wow, that's an old car. That car was old in the 90s. Anything in the back seat? A bench seat. Oh, this car is old. Oh. I love it, though. Hi, Boop. Look at our old car, Boop. Look at our old-ass car. I love the interior, though. I really like cars that look like this on the inside. Bench seats are amazing, too. I wonder what kind of car it is. Is there a make on it? It looks like a Nissan? Is this a Nissan? It has a gas pump on, but it's a dual tank. At least 44 years old car. Older than that. No, it's a dual tank car. And they drive on the right side. We're in Europe. We're in Europe. Okay. Which means, chat, this is a European hotel we're about to enter. A classy joint. European hospitality. Oh, God. They never abandoned the game the way American hospitality did. So these ghosts are going to be some fancy ghosts doing their utmost, okay? There's countries in Europe where they drive on the left, yes, but there are no states in America where they drive on the right. Except maybe Texas, because they have those drive-through liquor stores where you can just pull up to a window, grab a drink, and go. I imagine some driving on the right probably happens there. Or driving on the left, driving on the whatever side. The steering wheel's on the other side, is what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm excited though, but just to remind everyone, I don't, well, we'll see how much of a baby I am in this game. I'm a baby in a lot of horror games, but I don't know about indie horror like this, right? Yeah, this is kind of my natural environment. I feel very comfortable. See, I could be in Texas, it's true. But you know what? This is, no, this is absolutely a European hotel. Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, look at that out front. They got a little walk. Oh, this is nice. Elmo says boo is more your speed. You're, maybe. But, you know, haunted hotels are my natural environment. And this is the weather we're having in Colorado right now. So let's see. Let's head inside. Let's head inside and see what happens. It's already beautiful.
Hello, Detective.
Oh.
I'm Chapman. I will assist you in this investigation.
Thank you, text-to-speech.
We need to find out what's really going on in the hotel. 2 years ago, the electricity distribution companies cut off the energy of this hotel, but still the lights turn on by themselves on the same date every year.
Yeah.
No one has been able to clarify this situation. That's why we need your help.
Right.
I'll be watching you no matter what. So you don't have to worry about it. Just be careful. Anyway,
okay.
You can start your investigation in the lobby. Just make sure you don't miss anything. Good luck.
Sure. I want to see this lobby. I mean, they turned on the lights, but they didn't turn on all the lights. Do you think the ghost has just been turning on the lights for so long on this one date that a bunch of the bulbs have just died, but they're a ghost, so they aren't really gonna change the bulbs? This game turns into a FNAF-like. No, absolutely not, please. Oh. Footy prints. Looks like a dance. Like. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da-da. Like a little waltz, like. Da-da. 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 Like here's their, see, we're standing here, they got a dance partner there, and then they like probably get picked up. This person gets picked up and carried that way. Yeah. And then what over here? That little spinny dance again. You were sent some dead-ass disco art to show off. Oh. Remember nothing missed by not... Wait, in your stream? Oh. Man. Is the VOD... I'm going to check to see if the VOD is up later. Da-da, da-da, da-da. I like this dance. Da-da, 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 da-da. Yeah. We like dancing, Ghost. It's part of our culture. You know. Okay. Always doing little spinny dances in the air. It's nice. It's a nice way to spend the time. Oh, that chair looks beautiful. Nice fixtures. Interesting choice in painting. We got some reading material. What's that book? Dragon Slayer. We can zoom in, but our eyes are out of focus. Dragon Slayer. And then what's that? What's that? Down there. Can I crouch? Oh, I can. Aeon something. What? Book nerd alert. Oh, liquors. Okay, let's see. I can't figure out what the other books are, but I'm sure we'll see their model again. Okay, so let's see here. What else is there? Ah, that looks like such a comfy chair. Oh. Nice lamp. Ooh. More religious paintings. Maybe? Greek? A photo of the sea. How wistful. A photo of the bay. Look, there's a little man in the bottom right corner, plying his trade on the water. Yes. Serene and nice. Oh, that's the office. Okay. It's locked. Wait. We made an egregious offense. Okay. There we go. Now it's official. Press right mouse button to inspect objects. Okay. Okay. Room 343. High language. Do you want to be on the desk, Licorice, or are you trying to go somewhere else? Oh, you want a snack. Okay, you want a chew. You want that chew. Okay. So let's see here. 343. It's a good room number. Take it. 244. Okay. We may as well take every room key we can. I need to add one of these to my background at some point. Okay. The phone is off the hook. Perhaps for us? No. Hello? Lamp? Tiffany lamp. That's a nice Tiffany lamp. Oh, that's a beautiful Tiffany lamp, actually. Oh my God. I actually really... okay, anyway, sorry. Oh, a modern flat screen computer. Oh, there we go. Anything? We'll leave this on just so when we come back and it's inevitably on, it won't startle us. Yes. I'm very smart. And then Sadako jumps out of the monitor. Look, Sadako's busy, okay? She doesn't got time to bother with me. She has a video store to run. Still. Can we get in here anywhere? Nope. Okay, we've got to find the office key. Hopefully it's here in the lobby. That's also a nice phone. Oh. Hotel Greenwood, about us. Greenwood offers you a privileged experience combining comfort and conviviality. Whether you're a backpacker, a solo traveler, or with your family, our condolences. Our hotel with top-of-the-range service will meet all your expectations. More than just a hotel, Greenwood offers you a place to live and meet people. How nice. 25% off. Call us for bookings. Wow. A cigarette. Multiple cigarettes. Smoke me. That's a hell of a brand name. I'm getting some Alice in Wonderland vibes. Empty drawer. Empty drawer. Another key. For 247. Open. No? Okay. Leather pillows. Do not eat the meat, people. No, please. Somehow the plants are still alive. See, these are conscientious ghosts. Ooh. Non-receptum. Nullo surrender. Oh, no retreat, no surrender. Yeah, exactly. Another nice chair. Candelabra. Another painting. Someone should really do something about that chair. Okie dokie. I wonder why this detective chose this narrow beam flashlight. Ooh. A modern art statue. It's not really modern. That's more... This is kind of like neoclassical, dude. Like... Kind of a neoclassical statue. It's nice, though. Cobwebs, there's spiders here. Not very clean ones, though. Okay. Oh, we got some white paint. Someone's been painting. All right, so where are we going to find a little clock? Do you open? No. How about you? No. Okay. Well, we have some room keys. But what we really want are office keys right now. Can I open you? No? Ah, yes. The glass that stops flashlights. Classic haunting trick. Ever more relevant as architects just fall in love with glass everywhere. We could go upstairs, but I think we'll go downstairs first. How about that? Creepy basement first, start at the bottom, move our way up. Caution, only for use by authorized personnel. Restricted area, authorized personnel only. Well, as a ghost, I was invited here by the other ghosts to keep an eye on this detective, so I think we count. Hi, Licorice. What do you want, baby? What do you want? Do you need... Okay, let's see here. Normally for a game this quiet, I would play some music, but I don't think so. I think it'll ruin the mood. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Enter. Is there a code? Hotel employees are often very foolish about key control because it's very inconvenient, which means there will usually be a master key or a passcode written down somewhere that like literally anyone could access. And the only thing preventing them from doing so is the fact that someone's usually standing there. Got some white paint. We got some red paint. It's locked. Okay. Well, let's try the old standby first. I don't know the password yet. Never mind. I was going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, but I guess not. Password's probably in the office. Okay. So I guess we'll go upstairs. Sure, that's red paint. It is. What else could it be? Look at that. That is red paint. If I have ever seen paint. It's so red. I guess we'll go upstairs. Unless... Yeah, no, we gotta go upstairs. We've got room keys. Wait, journal? What was the inventory button again? Tab. We have a key for... Oh, wait, we have a thermal camera. The camera doesn't do anything. Okay, room 247, 244, and 343. Okay, so we'll go up to we'll do 244 and 247 first. Schloss, that's an actual key company. That's a nice bit of rain. Yeah. Good atmosphere. Okay. Oh, it's got a little community room like on the floor. This is a nice hotel. I mean, it's run down. Footy prints, more dancing. A vending machine. You have no idea. You have no idea. When you work in a hotel, everybody be asking, is there a vending machine? Where's the vending machine? And you gotta be like, we don't have a vending machine. And then they're like, why don't you have a vending machine? Be like, because there's a convenience store across the street. Or whatever. So. Mm-hmm. 240. 243. That's one of our keys, right? That's one of our keys. Of course, Auntie gets excited at the footprints. Wait a minute. Come on. Come on. What do you mean, of course? God, I hate it here so much. Okay. Let's see here. 247, 244, 343. No, we don't have 244 yet, or 243 yet. Okay. And Licorice keeps harassing me. Come here. Get up there. I'll open the window. Let that cold air in. There we go. Okay. 243. That's beautiful. 241. 244. Perfect. What do you mean, yes, I do that, Boop? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I have to use the key? Oh. It's metal, too. That's nice. Ooh. Ooh. You have a very eclectic taste in art here. No? I thought we turned on the lights in this building. Oh, we did. Okay. Perfume, candles, pill bottle. That's interesting. Okay, it's a nice cupboard. Radiator. A picture. Of a cat? Auntie Feedy, Boop. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. This hotel isn't scary at all. Look at that guy. Yeah. Mwah. The bed is nicely made. Well, okay. This is a problem, but you know. Nobody's staying here. Flowers are alive. It's nice furniture, nice wallpaper. Ooh, a peacock. Okay. Huh. How about this one? Turn on any lights in there. In the bathroom? It's one of these hotels that has the bathroom you can see into because that's what everybody wants on vacation. To watch their travel partner pooping. Black tile walls reminds me a little bit of Dusseldorf. A mirror we can't see in. Classic. With, oh, someone got red paint on the mirror. It's a hotel built for cats? Yeah, that probably explains the paint on the mirror. That's too bad. If I had time, I would clean it for them, but... Well, so far, we haven't really found anything in here. This room seems to just be here. So... a chest. No. I don't think we're missing anything. So we will proceed to 247. Unless there's something behind the door? No? Okay. Leave the door open. Beat up, but nice. I would like to have a chair like that in my house. That looks comfortable. This could be the next gaming chair. Eh? Eh? Maybe? It's 242? No. Angels. Why is the painting sideways, though? Oh, it's not. Okay, it's just big. Classic touch. Now, it's true. Every hotel should have one of these. At least one of these. Every hotel. A lot of modern hotels, including one of the ones that I worked for, won't. In fact, my good manager got in trouble for buying one for the hotel because, and I quote, "We don't want the liability of putting someone in a fucking wheelchair and wheeling them around because they're hurt." But every hotel should have at least one of these. So it's not just here for horrific effect, although its place in the hallway is a little strange. Nice vases. These are some very responsible ghosts we're dealing with. Uh, 247, 247. Come on. So if that was that, yeah. 243. Oh, there's a padlock. Wait, though. So, okay. So, 240. 241. 242. Is my key for 241 and not... Am I misreading? Ah, right. This is Europe. This is Europe. If that was a 7, it would have a cross through it. Okay. But that says 7. Oy. It's gotta be 241. It's gotta be 241. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. There should be a room 247 somewhere. Okay. 242. Animal head. 243. 243. Okay, maybe we can't get to those. Oh, right, because this is locked off. So we've got to get a key. Okay, so we're going up to the 3rd floor now. Europeans aren't weird. They're wonderful. It's a bottle of water. And an energy drink. Piano. That would irritate the hell out of the guests. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fire alarm. True. Weird and wonderful don't have to be mutually exclusive. This couch is uncharacteristically modern for the rest of the building. Let's see here. I want to see if there's a stairwell downstairs that we can go to, because these are all the 3s. So 2 should be... If there's a stairwell here. If there's a stairwell here. No? No. So there's just the one staircase. All right, what's our key? 343, right? So that's 346. Oh, another. It's like a utility room for the cleaning staff, probably, where they keep the linens. 341. 342. Oh, what a nice painting. Oh, they're having a gay time, aren't they? Look at those ladies having a gay time. 343. More gay ladies? You're lingering, Auntie. You're right. Hey, she looks like... She looks a little bit like my spirit medium. Minus the baby. No retreat, no surrender. Okay, so yeah, let's go into room 343. Excuse me. Coming in. Check the lights, make sure they work. Yep. Luggage. Wow, people left their stuff behind. Like, they didn't even, like... Nobody wanted to take anything with them. Or maybe they weren't allowed to. Maybe the police here were like, no, this is all evidence. There's that painting again. There's that lady again. She's so... she's so pretty. You can add the baby, don't add the baby. I don't have a uterus. Cannot get pregnant. Okay, we've got a weird little... That's the ugly... okay, that's a weird little cross. We've got... Ooh, paint. Got a little tube of paint. Someone's an artist. Cigarettes, more medicine. Okay. Open. Open. Nothing. nice. Yeah, I'm gonna up the audio of the, do I get to up audio? No, I can't change audio at all. Okay. Clock. Bed also not made properly. It's a nice bed, though. And it's a nice touch, I'm going to say. It's a nice touch that this bed is not just a repeat of the exact same bed we've already seen. It's a different bed, unmade in a different way. Like, that's a really nice touch. Makes the place feel, oh, that's a nice lamp. And your friend also has a 4-month-old you could probably borrow. Oh, well, that's true. You could borrow the baby. Oh, more red paint. What is up with all of this? All this red paint everywhere. No, bathroom's locked. Well, I guess someone locked themselves in the bathroom. Hello? Hello? Are you a ghost or a homeless person? I don't mind either. Squatters are fine. I don't own this place. Hello? Hello, I just need to check the room. No? Okay. If you're fighting any battles in there, I'm rooting for you. There must be something else, though. Something that we're missing. Okay, so that's 343. I wonder if any rooms are just unlocked. No. So no joke, in hotels, this is actually something security will sometimes do. It really depends on whether they're told, whether the hotel management wants them to or not. But a lot of the time, people will be like, it was in the middle of the night, and then someone tried our door handle, and it's usually most of the time because people don't always close. Because, well, one, people don't pay a lot of attention to their hotel door, so they'll often be open a crack. And two, hotel doors get a lot of use. So sometimes they just don't close very well. So a security guard or a front desk associate who is doing their nightly walk will often be like, be expected to do this, right, as they go. Not rattling it, but just gently pushing to make sure. Just gently pushing to make sure that the rooms, don't open, that they're locked. But it always freaks people out. There's really no good way not to freak people out. Even like doors, like it's clearly been left open and it's like the middle of the night. I always would be like, okay, I have to close this door for them. And then the moment I would close the door, they'd be like, oh God, somebody was trying to get in our room. And I'm like, no, I apologize, ma'am, but you had left your door ajar and I closed it for you. You too are like a hotel door open to crack. Oh my God, Mayu. Ooh. A bucket. More books. Can't focus on the books though, but it looks like my mom's bookshelf. More red paint. I hope this is the ghost of an artist that lives in this hotel. I hope it's the ghost of an artist. Trash. Someone didn't do their proper rounds. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh, woo, a bucket. Yeah. Ooh, woo, a bucket. Oh, no. So far, nothing. Maybe we gotta go upstairs more. But I don't have a key for the... Do I? 343 244 247. Oh, and there's only 3 floors here. This doesn't even go up to the 4th floor. There is no... We must have missed something downstairs. We must have missed something downstairs. Down in the lobby. Clip's auntie saying ooh woo for nefarious reasons. What? Wait, what? I never said. Oh, man. Damn it. I didn't. Okay, so. There must be more keys somewhere. Right? Gotta be another key. Did a key fall on the ground? A key in a drawer somewhere? We already found a key in a drawer. Is this like a puzzle? Hello? Surely there is something we're missing. There isn't like a password or... No. We are surely missing something. But what? What could we be missing? I wonder. What are we missing? Hello? Hello? I guess we'll go back down? Maybe we missed something downstairs. Yeah. No. Anything? Oh, we can keep going further down. No, that's not down. That's my eyes playing a trick on me. Yeah, we got the red paint. That's fine. Drink some water. What do I do? It's quite the conundrum. Any thoughts? What was the goal again? Well, right now I'm trying to get to room 247, but it wasn't available, and so I'm wondering if the key is here somewhere. Yes, hello. Excuse me, but I would like some pressed sheets, please. I have some haunting to do and would like to look my best. Thank you for ringing my bell, Boop. Pressed sheets? Absolutely. Would you like starched white sheets, or would you like something more of a classical ivory? Oh, classical ivory would be lovely, thank you. Does that cost extra? No, not at all. All of our sheets are free to all of our guests, as are all other linens. Oh, that's so nice of you. Well, this is the afterlife, of course. Money is meaningless here. Well, I guess it's not true what they say after all. Well, what do they say? Oh, the only two certainties are death and taxes. Oh, no. There are definitely taxes still. Just no money to pay them with. Ta-da! Scene. No, that was stupid. Uwu tax? I don't want to pay the uwu tax. I gotta...
Uwu. Uwu.
Is that so hot? Uwu. I don't know how to... Uwu. I don't know how to do it. What do you mean right now? I don't know how to do it. You just heard me... I'm not good at it. I can't do it. Maybe we go back upstairs. Or maybe there's a thing. Ah,
You're friendly.
someone just followed. But we don't have the alerts up on screen, so I don't know who. Mysterious. But thank you for the follow. Let me actually move the... Oh no, the alert text is there. Mysterious. Thank you so much for the follow, however. Let's see here. Okay, there's gotta be something. Something that we're missing. Like, this is chained shut. This is chained shut. We can't get over there. We've checked all the doors. Right? We've checked everything. This is the room we've gone into. There were no... The cool... Look at that boy. Look at him. He's so handsome. He's not even in all the rooms, which means, you know, this is probably a picture that, you know, like how all the other like random stuff has like been left behind. This is probably like a picture of the cat of the person who like was last in the room. Like they like to travel with a framed picture of their cat. That's so nice. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Theft all the Kibby pictures, right? I would if I could. Yeah. Ooh. Did I have money? Give me a soda. Give me a soda. I just put my... Okay. No soda for me. So, okay, so it's gotta be, we go upstairs. There must be a second staircase that we're missing. We go up the stairs. There is no fourth floor. Which means the staircase would be right. Like here we are. That's locked. Boom, piano. Yeah. Hudson Morning News. The virus spreads by banknotes. Riots are everywhere, completely out of control. Oh, some random newspaper? They got jokes. They got jokes. Dev's got jokes. So there's gotta be another stairwell. Is this the stairwell? No, this is just a room alcove. Okay. There's some step that we're missing. There's something in the lobby that we missed. There has to be. There has to be something in the lobby that we missed. And it must be frustratingly obvious. It's gonna upset me the moment we know what it is. Come on, let me interact with you. No? What does that say? Stop going out of focus. 555. Okay. Like, I ain't crazy. Is there a drawer, a cabinet that we can open that, like, we're just not, like, hovering over it correctly? Like here. Did you miss anything cool? I mean, it depends. Do you like old hotel architecture and worn out but still extremely luxe and comfortable looking leather chairs, things like that? Because if so, then yes, you've missed quite a lot. But so far, we're just trying to find a key. Oh, and a picture of a cat. You also mixed a picture of a cute cat, but we'll probably see it again. In this nice, quiet, peaceful hotel walker where nothing scary is going to happen. Followed for the ooh-woo, stayed for the... Thank you, Cozy Bruce. Thank you. Thank you. See, where... What are we doing? I'm vexed. Do I have to turn off the flashlight? Will the secret reveal itself if the flashlight, being an ooh-woo girl, gets you? This is not the lesson I should be learning as a streamer. Thank you. Will the darkness reveal secrets? No, it will not. Okay. I'm thinking at this point, it's been a little while, so we should look up a hint. We should look up a hint for this one. We should look up a thingy. Cause the E in the E-girl stands for ectoplasm. Come on. Let's see here. Hotel Greenwood lobby key. Hotel Greenwood game. How to get to 247? No, I don't want to play through. I just want a hint. I just want a hint. No, not a video. Just a hint. Please. Nope. Never mind. I don't want someone to play the game for me. I just want a clue about what I'm supposed to do here. I feel trapped in this lobby with no knowledge of where to go. We've been upstairs. We've been downstairs. We've opened these drawers, except for this locked drawer. We've tried to open every door down here, but they don't open. There's no drawers here, nothing there. We've looked at paintings, we've looked at lamps. But there's nothing. There should be a key. We've even picked this fellow up, and nothing. Paint. Does Steam have a clue for me? Does the store page have a clue for me? Uh, uh, I don't know. I don't know. Nope. Nope. Just put up someone else's video and pretend you're playing it that way. No. I ain't that kind of streamer. Especially not in a haunted hotel game. That's my whole shtick. Haunted hotels are my whole thing. Key. A code, something. What are we? Okay. Actually, though, what are we missing? Hi, Austin. Good night. Is your thing dancing and beating up people to the beat? Yes. Yeah, okay. The camera was always watching. What does that mean? What does that mean? Give me a hint, game. Well, let's go back upstairs again. Maybe there is something on that cat picture, since it does stand out, right? Maybe there's a code on the back of the cat picture or something. Wait, no. Nope. Nope. Now, I know we've played this game once before, and within 30 minutes we'd made it. So, like, we found it before. I just don't remember what we did. Did I try opening luggage? Yeah, I mean, I've hovered over stuff and it's like not letting me do it. Hold on. Let's try this again. Hotel Greenwood game. Fine, I'll look at a video quickly to see so we can actually progress the game a little bit. Just show me your lobby. Right. Alright, flashlight. Yep. 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 We did all this. We did all this. We did all this. We did all this. Rang the bell, yeah. 343. We got that one. Phone. 244. Hotel Greenwood flyer. 247. All right, we got that key. That door is locked. Yeah. So far, exactly the same. Nothing new has happened. Right. Wait. Yep. So they go upstairs. And they try the window. It doesn't do anything. That's locked with the chain, just like it is. They put their money in the vending machine. Nothing comes out. Very disappointing. They go looking for the room. They go in the room. All right, that's the room. You go in the bathroom. Let's put this on 1.5 speed. Yeah, and then they go look at the cat. They look at the cat picture. Man, what is going on? Right? And then they're running around, just lost like we are. Still locked. They go up to the 3rd floor. Room 343. What? Did we miss? Okay. We were looking for the wrong thing. That's all. We were looking for a key or something when what we should have been looking for is a piece of paper. But I thought we clicked on it. See, I was so enthralled by the paint. The verbal reenactment of another video is a wild move. Okay. There we go. Now we can progress. My name is Frank. I work for the Broadway News Agency. I came here without anyone's permission to do a story to investigate Ashley Anderson and the 6th of October events. My purpose was only to prepare news about the hotel, but now I can't get out of here. The rumors were true. The place is truly cursed. I've been hearing strange noises since I arrived. There are writings written in blood on the wall. It's not blood, dude. It's red paint. Chill out. On the walls. I don't know what to do. I think the best option is to wait until help arrives. I'll be hiding in the basement. Please help me. God forgive me for my sins. Okay, cool.
Is there someone else?
There we go.
Inside? This is so weird. I knew something unusual was going on in this hotel. You have to help that poor man, but be careful. We don't know who he is.
Licorice, lay down. Don't have to wake up just because I closed the door. Go back to sleep. You were sleeping so peacefully. Licorice. Okay, now... Oh, Licorice. Getting stuck for like 2 hours was just an ADHD mo. Has it been that long? There's no way. That's not right. Uptime. That's right. Oh my. Listen. I was caught up in the beauty and grandeur of this hotel, okay? Okay? Oh, there's a thrumming. That's new. Look, he figured out that it's paint.
Damn it. The situation is worse than we thought. I'm going to send a team there right away. In the meantime, find a way to get in.
Shouldn't I wait for your team? If you're sending a team right away, shouldn't I wait for your team? Wouldn't that make more sense? Hello? Hello? Heyo? Yo? Okay. Find another way in. Okay. Find out what the password is by the time Chapman and his crew arrive at the hotel. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. Still nice and chained up? Yep. Okay, good. Feels like home. It does kind of. Easy, you say. Yeah, easy, I say. Okay, Missy. Huh. Anything I missed on this desk? No. Kitty cat. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty cat. Wait, I can't see the kitty cat now when I look at the picture. Why can't I? I mean, he's barely there. What? What happened? No. I licorice kitty cat. Here you go. Okay, well. We're back to this. Green paint. See, there's just a lot of paint everywhere. Maybe that's toothpaste. The focus in this game feels a bit whack. Oh, like the autofocus? Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, it's an indie game. And it's beautifully, like, put together. It's a gorgeous space. Got to do more work. No, I'm sorry. I hope that your workday is nice. You know, if the ghosts of this hotel could help me out, though, that would be so kind of them. Thank you for ringing my bell, Boop. Wish I could turn on some lights in here. Locked? Yeah, still locked. Does this open now? No. Why did it get darker? Why can't I see anything? So why am I getting hungry? You know what? Let's take a quick break for food. I need a snack. We'll be right back in like 5 minutes tops. Okay? 5 minutes tops. We're back. I'm now going to munch on some food. Okay. Figure out a password. You too have food. Good use of the break time. Well done. Wait. Wait, I got an idea. Right? How do I use it? Nope, that's the flashlight. Like, I still haven't figured out how to use this camera beyond... Maybe it doesn't do anything. But I kind of thought that, like, maybe we would use the thermal camera and then, like, the password would be written on the wall or something. Maybe? What's that? Well, that's just the door. This is what you do, though, by the way, if you need to covertly get through a door. These things are the hinges, right? And as long as you can remove the little cover, if you can remove the little cover that's on the top and bottom of the hinge, then all you need is like a little hammer and like a screwdriver, just something that you can slide up in there. And you just kind of tap it because there's literally just like a loose rod in there that holds it all together and keeps the door locked in. And it'll you just take the door off the hinges. Hotel tricks. Let's see if there's a way to use the camera. I don't think there is. But Hotel Greenwood. I think the thermal camera is just the devs put it in your inventory to justify the guy always calling you, but like... Hi, Licorice. Nope. No, nothing about it. Nothing. Okay. Steals one hinge from every door in the hotel. No, please. Not every door. That's how... Oh, God. There's nothing like a door that's only squeaky on one hinge. Okay. Let's think about this rationally. So I can't use the camera. The camera, it doesn't do anything. maybe the game is just too dark. Let's see if we're just missing something because we made the game too dark in the name of spooky times. Hello? Hello? You said it was too dark at the beginning? Did you? Did you? Come on. Let me in. I don't know the password yet. Okay, well, let me try passwords. It's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like it used to be at the hotel I worked at. Because the managers didn't trust us to remember a normal password. Skeletons. I knew it. The skeleton gang has been here. No wonder this is such a pain. They set me up for failure. I'll show them. I'm going to put the brightness back down to like right here because that looks nice. Stupid skeletons. Hate those guys. You always convert words into numbers for passcodes, makes them very easy to remember. Yeah, exactly. Game saved. What? What? Why did the game save on its own just now? Hello? Oh. Da-da. Da-da, da-da. 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 We're gonna come back to that. I got more dancing to do. Da-da. 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 Can't really make out the footsteps. Okay. Okay. Gonna have a bite of cereal now. All right. Hello? Hello, I'm coming in. Always leave the door open. Hello? Oh. Huh? Always leave the... Okay. Just so you know, if the room isn't yours, you're supposed to leave the door open when you're in the room, so if the guests come back, they don't freak out. Okay? Let's check the bathroom. That's where they put all the red paint in the tub. Makes perfect sense. Nice and clean. This is a good strategy. Okay, hotel nerd again. This is a good strategy for designing hotel rooms, for decorating hotel rooms, because you know how I've said before, right? Behind the door never gets cleaned by the maid staff because they'll come in, they clean everything with the door open, and then they leave and they're like, that. Remember how I said that once a long time ago? If you put an obvious object there that they know they have to clean, that part of the bathroom will get cleaned. Good strat, hotel. Keeping red paint in a bathtub, maybe not so much. Toilet paper on the floor, a little weird. Does remind me of how often toilet paper holders break in hotels, though. It's one of those things that's always breaking. And the management never wants to replace it. So they try to come up with clever solutions. Ha! Is that a Fallout radio?
Detective.
Oh.
What happened? Our connection is lost. We can't...
Help. Oh, this is an S-tier alpha ghost move. S-tier alpha ghost move. They are playing music. Good soothing music as a juxtaposition to... okay. Okay, we're dealing with a professional. We are dealing with a professional. That is a Fallout radio. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn off your music. I do like it. Thank you for the warm welcome. I look forward to whatever you have planned for us. See, the smiley face is a nice touch. Yep. Let's get a screenshot, shall we? There we go. A welcome note in a hotel, by the way, is always a nice touch, especially if it's handwritten. Ooh, more red paint. Finally, a professional ghost on this. What is that? What does that mean? I'm a professional ghost. I'm a good ghost. I could be good ghost. You want me to ooh woo? I can ooh woo again. I'm a good ghost. I'm a good ghost. Yeah. Yeah. So we got some red paint. We got some stuff there. What's this book? Buy something. Okay. Yes, nice touch, the handwritten. Ow, my eyes. I could stay here forever. Let's stay here forever. Let's stay right here forever. How about that? How about that? How about that, huh? Let's just... You and me... just stay in this hotel room forever. Doesn't that sound nice? Forever and ever and ever. Exactly, Mayu. Here we go. He did the thing. I'm saying, honey, please come home. Not bad. Not bad. Nope. You scamp. Okay, you got a sense of humor. All right, let's go. Oh. First of all, I would like to say that I really like what you've done with the place. You're making all the right moves as a haunt. Top-notch stuff. When I get back to the headstone, I will, I'll be telling everyone all about you. 5 stars, really. I mean, right off the bat, 5 stars. You know, we're not even, oh. Ma'am, you seem to have forgotten your clothes. Ma'am? Now, it may not be my place to say so, but as a member of the Ghosteliers Association, a gold member, by the way, may I say, if you require any assistance, I would be more than happy to render that assistance to you. Judging from the clothes, you may be in need of vengeance. We can make that happen. Maybe? Oh, hi, Licorice. If you'll excuse me, I have to consult with my associate Licorice briefly. I'll be right back. Don't worry, I'll be right back after I consult with Licorice. Just a moment. Just a moment. Hey, Licorice, what do you want, baby? Okay, well, I've consulted with Licorice, and she said I'm on my own. So, you know, these are really nice accommodations, but, I'm lingering, you're right, I'm lingering. 1, okay, big brave dog, 3, 2, 1. Hello, ma'am, my name is Hauntie, it's nice to... Okay. Let me just close the door, huh? Let me just, oh, I can't. Right, still full of blood. Okay. Oh, the game auto-saves. There's no, like, save option. Can we turn the fun music back on, maybe? Can we turn the fun Oh. Okay. Ma'am? Are you there? Do you require assistance? Still, you seem to have everything under control. I'm beginning to think that I'm a little out of my league. You might be one of those, like scary ghosts. You know, like I'm just a spooky ghost. Okay. Okay. Are you here? No. Okay. What key did we have on this floor? 343. Hello? Hello? I hope you heard all the nice things I've heard. Okay. Let's play. Okay. Oh. Classic as well. So, sure. We can play a game. Man. I know what college they went to. The humming, they're hitting all the right beats. What game would you like to play? Piano? How about we play the piano instead? Yeah? Yeah? Like that? Okay. 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 $344, $345. See, here's room 343, just like we left it. This didn't change, did it? No. Okay. It may belong to someone who... got real close. Can we keep it? Can we hold on to it? Please, I would like to take... Okay. Still in the bathroom? Hello? Yep. Okay. One more knock. All right. See, you're still fighting your inner demons. Keep trying. I believe in you. Oh boy, okay. All right. It took us 2.5 hours to get here, but I'm starting to feel it. Baby, won't you please come home? Let's go downstairs. Skeleton gang. Still chained, that's a good sign. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ha! Nope. Let's go look at the cat, huh? The cat should be very relaxing, right? The cat should be nice and relaxing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi, kitty. Meow, meow, meow. Yes, you're very handsome. Hi. Whew, okay. That's, I feel better. I feel better after looking at the cat. I feel better after looking at the cat. It got so shiny. Do-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. So we've got this big key. I don't think it's for this. It's too fancy. It's probably for downstairs, right? It's probably for downstairs in the lobby. Where something is happening inside of the room. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. 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 How may I help you? I'd like to speak to the manager. Why, yes, she's right through that door. Thanks, I guess. One, 2, 3. Ha! It's okay. What do you mean, Mayu? It's okay, Auntie. I too get scared and nervous when I see women taller than me. There are very few women taller than me. Yellow paint. A mannequin, okay. Another radio. Hello? You are one of the... It's true. You are one of the few women taller than me. Because I am 5'8" and therefore a giant. Is this the same newspaper? It is, okay. Room keys. 241. Nothing. Okay. Shit. Taxidermy done right. Well, I mean, I guess if you're gonna do it. What does that say on there? That says that little piece of paper on there. I guess I can't interact. It's not important, I guess, but is that a screwdriver? Can we take the screwdriver? It looks sharp and useful. Useful? Please. Please. I don't even remember. 241. Okay. Okay. I guess we're going up to room 241. Game saved. Great. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Okay. We're going up to room 241. Yippee! I'm sure it'll be nice. You know what? 241? You know what I hear when I hear 241? You know what I hear? I hear 240 fun. 240 fun. 2 sporty fun. Yeah, you know what? It's going to be a room full of just sporty fun times. Jeez. You got me with my own bell. Thanks, Mayu. Thanks for ringing the bell. The only thing that would be worse is if there was a raid at that thunder crash. I think will kill me if it happens during this stream. Okay, 241. There's 240. 243. Okay. 241. 2 sporty fun. The most fun room in the hotel. That's right, it's the fun suite. It's for moments like this you saved up 97,000 points. I should probably add I need to add more. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for having the lights on in advance, ma'am. No red paint on the ground. Can I close the door myself? Thank you. Okay. The lights are just on. Chinese takeout. Interesting touch. Motion sensitive light in your room just went off for no reason. Oh, really? Good, then they've arrived. Look at the little knight. He's got a sword. Why don't I have a sword? The hell is that? Pencil erasers? Without pencils? Is that a bag of pencil erasers? And an umbrella. Ella, hey. They broke their hashi? Oh, that's sweet. That's a nice picture of someone and a child. What's the name of the takeout place? That's the fortune cookie, right? So they... Okay, so... Rotten food. I'm so hungry. I wish there was something to eat. Oh. Huh? Hungry? I mean... Is there room service? I wouldn't mind a little room service if you've got like a carbonara would be nice. Or even one of those little hotel pizzas, the hotel pizzas, the ones that are like just like the little 10-inch pizza that's like super flat for some reason, and the pepperonis are more like really big salamis. There's usually only like 4 of them on it, you know the little hotel pizza. You know the one. You're a fan of 10 inchers, my... Okay. Oh. Is that the room service? I hope it's carbonara personally. I prefer carbonara over the little hotel pizzas, because little hotel pizzas are always a little starchy, But a good carbonara, like that makes you feel great for the entire night. Hello? They really went all out, actually. Thank you. I would have tipped, but for me? Meal of the day. Fresh human head meat. Blended with wine and blood. Enjoyment and a little heart. Oh, they get a tip. I'm not sure how to tip, but I'll try. Bon appetit. Thank you for the little heart. That's actually really sweet. See, she knows. She knows I might not be at her level, but she knows. She knows we're like the same. How about the wine? Pinot Noir. With head. I would have preferred a Barolo myself. I think a Barolo would be much better. Not that I'm complaining. I know Barolo's expensive, but a Pinot? Oh. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. How do we eat the meals? I think I couldn't possibly have okay. Whew, okay. I couldn't possibly have another bite. Let's check out the bathroom real quick, though. Nope. Okie dokie. It's so steamy. Oh, how do I... Yeah, I know. I enjoyed it. Ma'am. No. Do we have to close the door? No, he's still there. I'm trying to eat this food. Hello? Maybe there's something in here. Oh, there is. Okay. Probably need a plate, you know. Actually, hold on. Oh yeah, look at that. There's no serving plate. I gotta. Okay, that's the problem. I gotta get a serving plate or something. Oh, okay. I thought I would get the jump on them, but they got. You're good. You're good. No, I did. It's just, you know, it was a bit heavy. I was looking for I didn't have a plate, you know, so, I mean, you know, I understand that it's like the kitchen makes what the kitchen makes. These small hotels, you know, but like, just put a carbonara on the menu next time. You could even like make the noodles like worms. And then people would get the carbonara and they'd be like, oh no, this isn't pasta, these are worms. It's a hit at parties. For children. I am not in my league right now. Gang, I am not in my league right now. Ha! Eh? Oh, we've already been in this room. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I did like the gesture, though. Skeleton gang. All right, Yeah. Yeah. Huh? Okay. Pulls Elmo, says boo out, wanna be in your league. Stop it. I'm better than that, okay? Look, we clearly, look, we used to be friends in ghoul school, okay? But when we went off to Boo University, I majored in spooking, and she apparently got her doctorate in Shriekonomics. So just, you know what? Bear with me, okay? Yeah. Okay. 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 Excuse me, I'm coming in. A Ouija. Okay. So, Hauntie lore for you. Some of you may know. Some of you may know that when I died, so long ago, I wasn't the fancy free ghost of the hotel that you all know and love. No, I was I had to get a job to pay the bills. I had to, just like anybody else does, and well, that job I it just happened to be working in a call center. The equivalent of a call center for the dead. So I got a job, working Ouija boards, and it's not a bad job. I mean, when you're new, it's not a bad job at all. In fact, it's a pretty good job, all things considered. But this bitch, she never let me hear the end of it. Hauntie does. Hauntie's name is Hauntie, but Hauntie doesn't even have a Hauntie yet. Hauntie has to work fucking taking calls from slumber parties. So now she's taunting me. Okay, this is teasing me. She's teasing me. She's taunting me. This is a joke. This is her. This is just this is so her, actually. You know what? This is. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Nope. I'm going to show you something right now. She can't get me. She can't. I am not ashamed of my past. In fact, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my past as a channel ghost. Look at this. If I was ashamed of my time working, would I still have this? Huh? She's in the moral right. It's always correct to tease me. No. It's not. That's not fair. Would I still? Look. I liked my time at the call center. Okay, it wasn't a forever job, and yeah, the teenage girls at the slumber parties got annoying after a while. How do I know who has a crush on them and who doesn't? But this planchette was my constant companion and remains one of my very best friends. Okay. I made them by hand. They've stuck with me through thick and thin. Sometimes I can send them to get me a glass of water because they got, when they need some exercise. Mostly they hang out with licorice. So, okay. So I'm not going to take this guff. We're going to walk in, head held high. Look at the pork chunkies. That's a gross name, but, she could have served me that instead of a head. So I guess she does still like me. I guess is just trying to tease me. She's not trying to be mean. Well, that figures. Rude. Yep. I will no longer run away from it. It's time to face my fear. I tried to talk to him with this thing I found in the basement. When I called Ashley, they said she was no longer here and that they had taken over her body. I asked them to release me. They said they were keeping me captive at the hotel until someone else took my place. Oh, this is a classic recruiting scam in haunted hotels. And that I had until the end of October 6th. Otherwise, I would never get out of here. After that moment, I realized that there was no hope left. The demons have taken over here, and they won't let me go. I guess it's too late for me now. The inanimate object is my best friend. Yes, the inanimate. Well, first of all, they're not really inanimate. I mean, they're inanimate on this side, on your side, the world of the living, sure, but like, you know. Do you not see the resemblance to a cockroach? The joke's just written down. Look, if you were on my side, if you were here downtown in the Nether world, it would be very different, okay? They're very cute. They run around. They skitter everywhere. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, there was definitely an artist. It's very difficult to get a good circle. Okay, so can I use this? Hello? Ashley, you slut. What are you doing, bitch? When are you going to visit my hotel? It's been... Questions only. How long has it been? Bitch. Anything? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I know calls aren't really what we do anymore, but technically this counts as a text message. Okay. Well, here we are. In the closet. Ooh, records. I guess. Yeah, we already read that, right? Yep. Nothing to click here. So, we'll go. Wait. How crafty is she these days? Not super crafty. Not as crafty as she thinks anyway. Ha! 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 Wait, what did that note say again? Wait, no, we got a journal. We have a journal. Find out what password is by the time Chapman and his crew arrive. Yeah. I will no longer run away from here. Right. Question mark. 1, 2, 3, 4? Is the password 1, 2, 3, 4? That would be very dumb. Is it written down somewhere? Okay. Ha. And ha. Ashley. It's your old friend Hauntie. Why are you still running around in your underwear? I thought you got over that. Ashley. Oh. Hello. Right, this is the bloodbath room. Get it, a bloodbath. Great pun. Okay. Ashley. So there's got to be more in here than just this. Oh, wait. Wait. There it is. Okay, Ashley, I forgive you. 1369. Okay. Okay. She put it there because she knew that's where I would look. Okay. Ashley. One, 3, 6, 9. Enter. Ta-da! Skeleton gang. Of course. Ha! 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 Okay, big brave ghost. Big brave ghost. The lights are off right now? Something's off right now. Generator? Close the door. What's that say? Don't omen. Don't omen. Her handwriting is terrible. Don't open. Okay, I won't. Or will I? Huh. Any other doors we can... Oh! Thank you! Well, judging from this is just where they store the paint. What do you think? Door is stuck from the back. Oh, okay. Huh? Find a way to get into the basement room. I see. Ha! Yeah. Okay. Oh, wine casks. Oh, I can use the vent to get to the next room. See, that's another masterful move. She locked the door, requiring us to use a confined space through which we cannot move normally, reducing our sense of autonomy and increasing our sense of helplessness. God. This is what it's this is what you can do if you this is what you can pull off if you study. Okay, this is the kind of stuff that you can really pull off if you study hard, you know? Unfortunately for Ashley, I'm a bit of a spookster, so maximum chaos, please. Oh God. Are you alive? She knew. Jesus. Yeah, just some guys hanging around, you're just some guys hanging around. You're just some guys, okay. Will it happen again? No, okay, you're just some guys hanging around, all right. Woo! Wine. Is this that Pinot? No, orange tabby. Zinfandel. Okay, so that would have been worse, actually. I'm not a fan of Zin myself. You need a screwdriver. Oh! In the office. There's one in the office.
All right, let's see here. Up we go. Up the stairs. We're gonna go get the screwdriver.
Okay. Stupid mannequin. I didn't mean it. Yeah. Okay. Down we go. Down the stairs. Oh! Up we go. Up the stairs. Okay, so it's not any of these guys. They're all still hanging around. Okay. Okie dokie. You should always save your screws. Put them in a little cup or something when you're doing this. You know? Okay. Okay. You usually put the screws in your mouth. Oh. Weird place for a spool of wire. I'm gonna eat a little bit of my cereal. Excuse me. Okay. I'm sorry if you can hear me crunching, but it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cereal at this time? It's never the wrong time for Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay? It's always the wrong time for cereal for you? Why? Do you not like cereal? Huh? Why can I click this? Oh. What is the purpose of this? Okay. Cereal makes you aggressively sick. Oh no. Final note. Oh, he doesn't look so good. If we go out the door, he may follow? What's the final note say? I don't know how long I've been here. It's like time is frozen. The demons don't let me live or die. Maybe I'm already dead. Who knows? My soul is getting weaker day by day. I have nothing left to eat. And worst of all, I may have found a way out of this situation, but I have no strength left to do it. The only way is to break the spell and release Ashley. For this, I need 5 candles and an item belonging to Ashley. After all the materials are found, they should be placed on the pentagram I drew on the ground. So the spell cast on Ashley that night will be gone. At least I hope so. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I say. I am now a dead and faithless man. What room did we get a key for anyway? Was it 351? 352. Okay. Okay. No. Gather the materials. Okay, maybe there's something in here. First of all, a candle. Look for candles. I know what the personal item is. It just occurred to me. It just dawned on me. I knew I recognized that cat. Ha! So we're looking for candles. Of course. Of course, candles. But also... Okay, we're gonna go upstairs. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh boy.
We will bolt cut our way through there in a minute. We're gonna get the cat, I think. What? Hello? Let me take you. No? No? A candle. It was a clue. Okay. 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 We're playing Ashley's little game. We can do this. I know it's you. I know it's gonna be you, buddy. That's one candle. Ooh. Thanks. Nya. Thank you for ringing my bell. Something in here, perhaps? Can I turn on the light? No? Another candle. Don't you like? Yes, I did like it. Remember? Oh, this was the room service room. Yes. It was very tasty. Thank you. I really did. Clip. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Whew, I gotta lose some weight. Yeah. Yeah. Cigarette butts? I thought it was confetti, but it's cigarette butts. Feels like home. Huh? What do you mean, Ashley? Why are you sending us that way? You two have butts scattered around your room? Oh my goodness. Ha! Wait, what was the room we were trying to get into? 247? Oh, it's so well lit. Okay. Ha! Huh? A candle. Well, ouch. A key of some kind. Yeah. Yeah. No. A book? Oh, that's all that was in here was the candle and the key? Okay. Oh. Aww. Looks so much like my... The nose is different, but the rest is like the same. Hello? I don't think I have keys for any of these. Okay. Oh. What? I'll leave you some privacy. Oh, I can't. Fine. We know what happens here. Hello? You're gonna be behind me. Behind the door. That was a good one, Ashley. I like the unavoidable inevitability of it all. Nothing in here. Do 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 do. How many candles do we got? Does it say? We have 3 candles. We need 2 more candles. And then... Skeleton gang. Oh! Yes, Ashley. I'm 3/5 of the way to solving your puzzle, Ashley. I mean 3/6. I'm halfway to solving your puzzle, Ashley. Hello. Oh, you're not Ashley. That wasn't Ashley. That was a man. Ugh. Surefire. There's one thing I know about Ashley. It's always men around. Thunder didn't scare me. See the character growth? Well, look. That wasn't Ashley. That was all that dude. There we go. We got candle number 4. Nope. Still fighting those demons, huh? Damn. I guess there's demons outside of us and demons inside of us. Okay. You know, Ashley's a genius when it comes to scaring, but the men she surrounds herself with are, well, you know. They're more like hangers-on than, bona fide ghouls themselves. The demons have a name and it's IBS. Yeah. IBS, exactly. It could happen to you at any time. Was there a candle in here? Yeah. See how nice she is? It's a cute smiley face too. 350, 352, and 351. That was not the door. This is the door. You'd bonafide a ghoul? I mean, who wouldn't? Game saved. Great. Oh, the crime scene room. So this is the reenactment. Okay. You know, at Booniversity and Ghoul School, this is essentially the equivalent of theater class, you know? Dramaturgy. You don't need any of that. Stupid. I don't know what happened in there, but something. Yeah. The police even left their stuff. They just left their stuff. That's Ashley, all right. Ashley and her super short arms. I'm sorry. Come on. Come on. These are some crackerjack cops, everyone. You and Ashley's arms have something in common. What do you mean? Ha! Ha! Eh? No? Staff card. Hi, Ashley. Yep, that's her. I guess I was wrong about this hotel being in Europe. It's in Phoenix. Near Walmart Street. I mean, unless she was like on a working holiday. She might have been on a working holiday. They really missed a golden opportunity to use her cat as the personal item, but I guess her staff card will do. This does remind me, though. She always said it's better to be the working staff than the management. The staff is much, it's easier to empathize with the staff, and that makes them scarier when they become twisted undead than it is management. But I think management are scary. That's why I'm the manager. You're so much more bound to a place. If you're staff at a haunted establishment. Like, if you were staff there when you were alive and now you're stuck there, like, that's just kind of depressing. Condemned to forever haunt the place where you worked. Right? Like, that's just a bummer. But if you're the manager, you built that place. It's a part of you. You're a part of it. You were responsible for it. Oh, God. Sorry, Ashley. Okay, fine. I know it's a sensitive topic. Okay, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Whew. Oh, God. Hey, girl, you look great. You're looking real good. Damn. That always was a sore topic for her. We'll just leave it alone. Yeah. How many candles we got? 4. Yeah, Ashley, you want to give me one more candle, baby girl? Is there a candle in here by any chance? No. Oh. You will be mine forever. Oh, that's so romantic. I mean, we've been over this before, but you know, you guys know how it is. Like, we're just not compatible like that, but the fact that we like argue sometimes, you know, to her, it feels like a spark. It feels like fire, you know, but it's just, that's all it is just conflict, you know. Some people are just attracted to conflict, and so they stay wherever they find it. It's not a healthy way to be. I mean, it's fine for some friendships, but like, you know, not love. You gotta find someone you vibe with, not someone you're constantly arguing with. Even if they do leave cute little smiley faces all over the place for you to find. Are you ready? You bet I'm ready. Almost. I mean, I need one more candle. I could really use one more candle, Ashley. But what if the arguments always lead to the makeout sesh? What about it then? I mean, that's fine. Like, look. I'm not saying that kind of fire doesn't have its place. I'm just saying that, like, it can't be all there is, and it shouldn't be the foundation of a relationship. It's fine for the occasional makeout session or something, like, but it's just not healthy for, like, you know, she's like, you will be mine forever. It's not healthy for forever. You need a stronger foundation than just creative disagreements. And for the love of God, tune the fucking piano. Was there a candle in here? Nope. Like, you see this. She just likes trolling me and teasing me and pushing me around and being like, I'm better at scaring people than you. I'm rated R, your Saturday morning cartoon. Come on. I know, I get it. You can't, at some point you gotta say, I deserve to be treated sweetly sometimes. I deserve to be treated nicely. You can't bully me all the time, even if the bullying is, kind of hot. We all deserve to be treated sweetly from time to time. Candles? And this person is fighting for their life. Jeez. Maybe there'll be a candle along the way. Shifty eye. Wait a moment. Once again, she's morally right. What do you mean? What? Wait a moment. What? 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 Rolling it back to that comment I made about the bullying. What comment about the bullying? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't make any comment about any bullying whatsoever. I was just talking about the importance of having the self-respect necessary to require respect from others. That's all I was talking about. Candles? No, we were just here? I just need one more candle. Well, little cat, I think this might be the last time we see each other. Mwah. Candle? No. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Yes, I did. Okay, so there's no more candles in any of these rooms. So I don't think there'll be candles anywhere else. I think we got all the candles that we from the places where we can roll back to. So maybe the lobby. Maybe the lobby. Yeah. Come on. Wait, we have a key. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Wait, let me get the key. Wait, let me get the key. Hey, Ashley. There we go. Also, hotel missed opportunity for a master key or even a grand master key. What room did we just pick up a key for? It's 245? Okay. Okay. Ha! Unlock the door. Here we go. One of these should just knock back, swear. Fun fact, one time you saw a hotel that just gave everyone master keycards because they were too lazy. Yeah, that happens. Yep, that happens. Never on my watch, because we used codes, but I would have to regularly go into the key code system, because it was keypads, numbered keypads, right? And we had master codes. Every employee had master codes, had a master code. And the number of times I would find out while going through the key code system, that some employee had just given a guest their code to use, their employee code to use, because the key code wasn't working or something, instead of generating a new code. Oh my God. And those codes don't expire, so I would... Ugh. It always put me in a bad position because I would have to tell the management, because the manager was the only one who could generate the employee a new code. And I would also have to disable the code, of course. So that's what I would do. And then when the day shift came around, suddenly neither the employee nor the guest had a working code. And the manager had an email explaining why. And I hated having to do that every time, but you cannot, under any circumstances, have a guest who is able to enter any room in the building. No one ever got fired over it, though, so I don't feel that bad. Oh, the fifth candle. You'll be necessary. Peacock. We saw that one over the bed. I'm gonna need a lighter to light the candles. Yeah, obviously. Great, I've gathered all the materials. Peacock Mayu. Here we go. We've got them all. Game face on. Game eyes on. Wait. All right, my eyes change color when they... Yeah, we're good. When I, turn my head, they, the red goes away. Okay, here we go. No, we don't need the red. Green? Yeah. No. To the basement. To the basement. Here we go. We're gonna win this game. I'm finally gonna beat Ashley at her own game. It's gonna be so good. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Huh? What do you think the odds are that if I touch this... Yeah, that was a big brain move, wasn't it? She got me. She knows I can't help it. She knows I can't help myself. She knew exactly how to play me there. Why did I do this to myself? Why did I... Whatever. Oh! All this time, I had a button that lets me peek around corners? What? Really? Where do I put the candles? Surely the candles go here. There's a picture out there of you pointing a hose nozzle at the fuse box, just captioned, "Wonder what will happen if I spray this." Yeah. Do I have to put her card first, maybe? Where's that? Where's that? I need 5 candles and an item. After all the materials are found, they should be placed on the pentagram you drew on the ground. Right. So... Yeah, candle. Use candle. Do I have to wake him up or some shit? Excuse me, sir. Wakey, wakey, shake and bakey. You're just dead. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Man, who knew an employee ID card would be so important? He's gone. Reach the exit. Do I have to run? Can I use that grate as a shield? Do you think? Is this one of those games where nothing is lethal until the very end? close the door. Nope. Thank you.
Where are you? Trying to reach my phone at the hotel since we lost contact.
On the hotel phones?
If we can get any of it, we come to the hotel with the test, and now everyone's looking for you. Where the hell are you at?
Okay. Whoa. Midnight. Right. Time is up. Oh, well, we're not possessing this guy anymore, so. Sucks to be you, buddy. We got him, Ashley. We got him. The young detective Aaron Parker. On the night of October 6th, he went to investigate the Greenwood Hotel, but after that day, he was never heard from again. No body or any clue was found during the search after the blah blah blah. The Green Hotel has been buried, blah blah blah. We got him. We got him so good. No, Ashley. Thank you for running the game. Ooh. Well, and thank you for joining me while we played Ashley's little game. We sure got that detective, didn't we? In the end there. He won't be leaving that hotel anytime soon. She always has the best games. Well, I appreciate you joining me tonight. I think we'll call it there. That was actually quite a bit of fun. A little bit opaque sometimes. But you know, it's a small indie game made by I think possibly one person. So, beautifully done, beautifully constructed. A lot of the most classic kind of, haunted building scares out there. I think that Ashley has a really good personality as far as like a ghost that you don't really ever interact with or speak with. That was a good game. I think that was a good game. That was a good evening's diversion, if a little frustrating sometimes when everything hung on one clue. But that was probably me. That was probably on me, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, well done. Well, good game. Good game. Let's see here. What are we gonna do? Yeah, I think we'll let's see if anything's going on Twitch right now. Anybody that I know? Who is this? There are some spooky tubers up right now. You wanna try a little? We got a little ping tuber, spooky ping tuber, talking about whiskey, and she's playing a thingy. So let's go visit her. How about that? Let's go visit her, and be polite and say hello. Kick her a follow. She seems fun. In a 3, in a 2, in a 1. And of course, remember, happy hauntings. and unpleasant dreams. Let's go.